Hi everyone, welcome to Poonam's kitchen. Today I am sharing with you my recipe to make Rabdi using paneer. Rabdi is a very thick, creamy, milk-based dessert from the Indian cuisine. I have shared this method in my Rabdi Faluda recipe as well. I got messages from so many people asking me to do a separate video on just how to make a Rabdi using paneer. If you like this recipe, do give it a thumbs up, like my Facebook page at Poonam's Kitchen, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Let's get down straight to making creamy Rabdi. Here I have 5 cups of milk, sugar. Now the traditional method of making Rabdi needs only these 2 ingredients, and it takes several hours to make Rabdi. But since we are making a quicker version, we'll add a few more ingredients which are going to accelerate the whole process. I will also add 1 cup of milk powder, sweetened condensed milk. This is a 14-ounce can. I'll be using half the can. Half cup of breadcrumbs. I removed the sides of 1 bread slice and ran it in the food processor. 1 cup of crumbled paneer. This is homemade paneer. 3/4 teaspoon cardamom powder. And a few strands of saffron. Let's get started. Here I have a thick bottomed pan that I have wet with water. I'll transfer the milk to this pan and set the heat at medium. This is one recipe where you need to be by the gas stove because it requires a lot of stirring, else the milk will stick to the bottom. The milk has warmed up. I have been stirring this occasionally. To this I'll add the saffron strands. They give a very nice color and flavor to the Rabdi. You can see as soon as the saffron strands come in contact with the warm milk, they start imparting their color to the milk. Stir these in. The milk has come to a boil. Now it is time to add a few other ingredients. Half cup of breadcrumbs. Mix them in. 1 cup of paneer, nicely crumbled. 3/4 teaspoon cardamom powder for flavor. It is because of the breadcrumbs that the Rabdi will now cook very fast. To this I'll add 3 tablespoons of almonds. I ran these in the food processor. As you can see that I blended it enough to get almond meal as well as a few chunks of almond. I'll transfer this to the milk. The almond pieces give a very nice bite to Rabdi, and the almond meal works with the breadcrumbs to thicken the milk. I will also add 7 ounces of condensed milk, half the can. Mix this all together. I can increase the heat to somewhere between medium to high as long as I am stirring continuously. It's been 15 minutes since I added the breadcrumbs. I have been stirring this continuously. Now I'll add the milk powder and reduce the heat again to medium while I'm putting in the milk powder. I do not want the milk to boil over the pan. Keep sprinkling some and keep stirring. You do not want any lumps of the milk powder in Rabdi, hence this method. I can again increase the heat to medium high. Just a minute or 2 more so that the milk powder dissolves completely. Now I'll be adding sugar to this. Now depending on how you want to eat this Rabdi, you have to decide the sweetness. If Rabdi has to accompany another sweet dish like gulab jamun or jalebi, then you need not have this very sweet. If you're eating Rabdi just by itself and not as an accompaniment to any other dessert, then you might want this a little more sweet. I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of sugar to this. Another minute, mix in the sugar, and this is all set. I have continuously been pressing on the paneer pieces. Now as you can see, there are no big lumps of paneer in the Rabdi. When you're eating Rabdi, you want the consistency to be much thicker than this. At this stage, you might be tempted to thicken this further, but don't ever do that. This Rabdi, when stored in the refrigerator, will thicken further. The paneer pieces will absorb a lot of moisture and swell up. I'll switch off the heat and let the Rabdi cool down. Making of Rabdi by this method takes almost half an hour, which is much less than the traditional method. Chill this in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours for best results. The more the chilling time, the better it is for the taste and the consistency. Here we have our Malaidaar Rabdi ready. Sat in the refrigerator for a few hours and just see how the paneer pieces have swollen up. Now they taste like malai. Malai that has been obtained by condensing milk for hours. The texture is beautiful. This creamy texture that we got by the condensed milk and the milk powder. The beautiful color that we got from the condensed milk and the saffron. And lovely flavors coming from the cinnamon, making this a drool-worthy dessert. Now this one dessert, Rabdi, opens up avenues for a large number of other desserts. Use it to make another drool-worthy dessert, Rabdi Faluda, the recipe for which I have already shared. I'll give the link in the description of this video as well. Use this as a topping to serve with other sweet dishes, gulab jamun, jalebi, malpuas, or other savory dishes like puri or kachori. Make this quick dessert for your friends and family and impress everyone. No one will ever be able to guess that you put this together in just half an hour. Enjoy! Thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked my recipe. See you again with a new recipe, a new idea, a new trick very soon. Till then, bye!